So with our project, we've kind of been focusing on how to incorporate agriculture and farming into everyday life.
Specifically into the lives of children, because we think that teaching agricultural techniques at a young age and how to integrate it into the daily lives of kids is a good way to have it spread more quickly throughout society.
So it all started with technology, and we have this critical view of looking at the way we have farming today, and in the future we believe that it'll be much easier to sense moisture, sense sun, sense love, sense care in these plants even. So we want to kind of incorporate these sensors, and then somehow in the future we'll be able to track them in these little iPad, whatever futuristic technology we have, in order for the kids to track how they're doing, how their plants are doing, and kind of what's going on.
By being able to track these different indicators such as moisture, sunlight, and nutrients through sensors that either are already available but will become increasingly available in the future, kids will be able to really track through data how much care they're putting into their specific plant, their individual plant, and how much responsibility they're taking over it. And this is something that the teacher can then reinforce through lessons. When all the plant pods are brought back together to the same space, the teacher can really use this as a medium through which to teach values such as care and responsibility.
We believe that education is obviously the first step, but the best thing with kids is that they'll take these plants home and teach their families too. So it's not just affecting the kids' lives, but it's also kind of changing the way families view food and families view growing and kind of how we live our lives.
We've decided to integrate gamification into our model so that when kids do well, they get rewards, points, badges, etc. And we think that this will make the game, or we think it'll make the process more engaging for children.
There are kind of two steps to this whole. The first one is kind of the individualistic aspect. Kids take the pods off the wall and kind of bring it home. It's their plant. They kind of choose what vegetable they want to grow. It's very much individually driven and focused, but at the same time, it's also a collaborative effort, because once you place it back on the wall, you have class rewards, class points. Kind of if one person in the group is doing poorly, you have incentives to kind of teach that person. Maybe there's something else that's going on that they need to talk it through and kind of understand what the group is doing and the group aspects. So we really like that it focuses both on the individual and on the group.
From the perspective of metrics, the program will provide both individual metrics on the plants, but it'll also provide community metrics. So if you think about the individual plant versus the farm, when all the plant pods are together on the wall in the classroom, you'll get more broad scale metrics to see how well the class farm is doing.
We also think that this is just a great way to incorporate farming in everyday life. We hope that by learning through children, families, parents, people will just try to incorporate vegetables and healthy lifestyles just throughout, and we just really think that it's as easy as planting something on a wall. You don't have to go live on a farm to be able to eat fresh vegetables.